Hey, hello, everybody here in the. Who the fuck was that? Just because I said at a hotel? Ain't that normal? Smoking outside, being outside. Uh, there was this. Oh shit, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Hello, testing one to do. I'm just chilling, smoking a spliff. Um, making a kind of stream about just saying, everybody's going to work now. Now it's like 4 o'clock in the morning here. I went away to Copenhagen Saturday morning, and I can't sleep now. Um, think it through if you can do so. Hey, Riley, how are you, man? I hope you're doing good. Hey, Bonnie, it's good to see you people. Nice. Um, I'm just chilling. I was a little too good-hearted today. Sorry. There's this very good friend of mine, and he's got no card for the moment because he lost it, and he don't wanna. It's a long story. He's got a lot of money and shit like that. So he asked me if he could borrow my card. And the friend I am, and the person I am, I said, of course. And even though it's my salary that goes in there and everything, but he was in a fucking jam, and I know how it is just to be divorced and shit like that. And I trust him. He's been helping me out, and I've been doing some work for him and shit. So it's no biggie. It's just you feel kind of naked without your fucking Visa card. Or what do you use? Mastercard or what the fuck you use? American Express, I don't know. But no, the reason why I was making this is because I can't come to think about what I was talking about with this guy I played with, this drummer. He, you see, in real life, I meet enough of drama. I meet enough of shit um, to say that I don't need any more of that shit. Like the guy I played with yesterday, he said we're kind of in the same situation. I said no, no, my wife just left me and shit like that. He said mine too. I said what? Yeah. Oh, I said yeah. I know because she's kind of famous, and so she's been showing her, and then he told me that they went apart in a totally surreal way. And the funny thing is, we were standing two okay old guys, have been a musician for our whole life, both of us, and standing in. But he was a little bit off than me. He's a very famous jazz musician, jazz session player, so he's got a lot of money, and he's got this. He won this Ben Webster prize or something. I can't even remember what the prize is called. And he's got a what do you call that? Sorry, people. A a thing where you get like paid. Uh, you get paid like every month. And his wife don't understand that you have to pay bills. You see, some women don't understand that. I know how it feels. But it is what it is. I'm not good at paying bills either always, but so is Nicholas. But Nicholas, he's a very famous drummer, so he's getting drum kits all the time, shit like that. So it was not instrument he was missing. He had the whole, big piano, grand piano, all that shit, um, and all kind of gear you have to use as a pro musician. So the funny thing is, she had nothing. She just used his because she sold hers when she was like, because she could use his. When they got together, and he was always, it's my instruments. That's my life. That's my, and it is. He can play. He's, as I said before, he's like playing everything. And royalties, yeah, he's getting a lot of them. Actually, he was making. It's kind of funny. We play. There was this kind of. mm, the brother to the sister to the woman I played for who had birthday. They were making a rap song, and he normally plays on the record. So it was quite funny to sit with the guy who plays on the record and listening to, and they didn't even know that it was him. So we just chilled and had a good time. But it was kind of funny. There was performing with a song he was playing on the record. It was kind of funny. But it is what it is. No one is like this. Nice guy, but man, his wife literally said, "Look, he found another woman. You do that after a certain time." Sorry. Mm, sorry. That was good. I need that because it's been, when you use, but to say finish with him, um, he, began to see another woman and she found out. She called the cops and said he raped her. It made no sense, but she was not thinking clear. She was just, reacting. So it ended up with he's got the custody of the children, of the child, and he won the case, both the economic and the custody case. So he's like out there, and he's a good dad, but he's not an asshole. So of course he's letting the son seeing his mother seeing his son and shit. So it is what it is. But sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover. You really can't. Not even when it comes to a marriage you thought was going totally cool. It's what you're showing when you're outside. Outside, Joe. Those outside. I was outside in Copenhagen until 4 o'clock this morning. Outside. It was kind of funny though, wasn't it? I'm not over that yet with the guys who was, because they're not over the family they were trying to steal in there. You know, what the fuck? There was security and the police was there. I thought literally it was kids trying to get in, but apparently it was pickpockets. They were famous for it. There was this little gang. But I was laughing my ass off. It was so funny. So when now I'm home and this guy comes to me and say, "Master, I really need your help. I don't know how to ask." And I fought a fight to get this card, and but I just get salary in this motherfucker. He said, "Yeah, but what do you need?" and he took like 1,000. That's about a $200 bill. He took one of these up, and I said, "What the fuck?" And he took like a bunch of them up, about $10,000 or something like that. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he said, I'm gonna use your card to get some more because then he's putting his money over to my card from his telephone. It's a crazy thing. But then he put 14, 40, what is it I can take out every day? I think it's 15, 20,000 or something like that. That's about 4,000. $4,000 almost. Yeah, it is. I can't take any more out of the machine. That's in Denmark. That's not legal. Then you have to go in when the bank is open, and you have to make an appointment because there's no banks when you can go inside and get your fucking money today. It's not existing in Denmark. There's literally only banks with machines. Then they say to you, "But where's your card?" If you go in the bank and say you don't have your card, it's gone. You lost it. Bad for you. You must wait. They have no money. I think there's one or two banks in Denmark that have money. The rest of them got their fucking ATM outside. It's a weird thing, but after the internet they're doing so much shopping on the internet with food and everything. It's like cash is not existing, and I need cash. I goddamn need my fucking cash. And yesterday when I was playing, but I couldn't ask for cash because it was, you know, a gig where I knew it was not a cash gig. I missed them. Back in the days, you were getting paid instantly when you were finished. And that's what I miss with the new generation of musicians. That is, they can wait until the first or the last days of the month or something. It's not that I can't wait, but now I but he's gonna give me money for helping him, so it's always fine and dandy. It is what it is. But you see, if he's, I don't know, but I know one thing for sure, and that is that when I help this guy, he's gonna give me. I hope so because he did cheat me, but he said he was sorry. Did not cheat me, but he's told me that he was gonna drive me into the train station because I broke my back a year ago, and it's some weight I got when I'm going out to play again. I couldn't even take my Strat. Fuck, my Stratocaster my everything. But I had to take the Telecaster. That's a good guitar too. That's a Fender too. So it's not, it's not that bad of a choice. It's not that oh, what a guitar, can't play on that. It's nothing like that. I played on a wonderful guitar yesterday. Actually, that's my favorite guitar, so I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just I just bought the other one. And like you have to look at the visual situation, how it looks and how when you put all your guitars up there, it looks fucking nice. But that's only rock and rollers who think that. There was this guy. I was in the bus, and that was kind of funny because you always meet somebody when you're going this way. Denmark is not that big. So you always meet someone. I met an old music student of mine in the train back here, and I met him. We were going all. He's here. He's actually playing here in the city this week, and he's living at this hotel. That's kind of funny. But it's a boring hotel at this time. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's actually I can see a lot of people. It's already away for work because there's Polish people and German people and all kind of people working crazy places from here, and they live here because it's payable, and all their contractors know the couple who owns this hotel. So you know, yeah, I know I'm tired. North of Ohio, yeah, Royalties. Outside those is a clown. Yeah, royalties. But royalties, you can't live off your royalties today. It's yeah, if they play you in the radio all the time, you can. But they don't play me all the time in the radio anymore. They did like a long, long, long time ago. But it's because I've made a lot. Actually, I made a lot of music. But the thing is, I'm a perfectionist. So when I make something, let's take it over again. But when I'm outside playing, you know, when I turn my heart outside, inside out, I'm tired when I don't get a message, thank you for yesterday, just because, you were not ready for, you just call and say, hey, so and so and so. But, sometimes people, they take you for granted because they think they're doing you a favor when it's the other way around. Because you can't buy for money what I got. And that's not to be fair, to say that you can't play without me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you can't get what I got. You gotta look because even though you get a good singer, he don't got what I got. You see, the intensity I give to people and always have given. That's what got the band 10 stars out of 5. That was got me like a place in the music fucking books, here in fucking Europe. And I don't want to be so fucking humble anymore. Now it's time for me to shine. I am okay until people they just show me I'm not. And not show me I'm not because everybody was, are you crazy, man? There was all kind of shit. But people miss the intensity, the realness, the what I got. And it's rare. It's That's why I love Foo Fighters and people like that. They don't give a flying fuck. I don't think about who's the richest motherfucker down there, but my friend does. He have to. He have a business. I don't. I just have to be a rock and roller and sweat, and so the oil is dripping at me, and I'm just running around and shit like that. I love that shit. That's what I live for. So I understand that Mike wants it all perfect, and see, that's people going to work. Okay, that's tractors and shit, farmers. They're always up this earth. Why the fuck? Why can't they? I don't understand that. It must be something with the fucking. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Riley, are you Joe? Are you fucking farmer? I know you like beers. Farmers like beers. We have this techno farmer. He's funny. Called DJ McMuffin. You had this DJ from the radio yesterday. She was good. I can't remember all the things I said because I've been so high all the time. My high times. I like there was this unconditional love. She was supporting me very hard, and I don't know if I said something wrong yesterday. I don't know. Actually, it doesn't mind. It doesn't, but she was so sweet. It was so nice. It was so positive. Positive. I'm not saying you're not positive, but it's I love a lot of positive people. You know, I'm just sitting here. You know, because when you can't sleep, what the fuck do you have to do? My TV is broke, and I didn't break it. It's just, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to be a fucking. I could go up here and get a TV, and I'll do that. It's my own TV actually, and then I'm going to get a what do you call a box it like a storage room. I have to because I can't have my shit up there longer. He's like very irritated over it, so I'm going to get this locker in this week. Gonna move my stuff because I should get an apartment like in 14 days. I said that 14 days ago, but you know, she said the first of fucking this month, but nothing happened. And I called her and she said, yeah, but she's like, she took 1 month more. And I'm like, but you told me. She said, yeah, but I can't throw her out when she's paying rent. And that's true. She didn't say her apartment up. That's because when she's moving together with her boyfriend. So it's not that big of a deal like with taking her furniture. She's taking them away right away so I can move in. She's very nice. I talked to her a couple of times. And she was sorry that I couldn't move there. But the thing is, it's not that big. And actually, I was looking at apartments, and I can get. Or I got money now. Actually, I looked at one that was 120 square meters, and that's actually good for me. I just need a place where I can record and shit, and that's difficult in town. I tried that before with my brother, you know, it didn't work at all. People were too like, I don't know, it's just 2 seconds. Your hand was so wet, I couldn't even talk, man. Um, because I got a lot of, yeah, I'm not feeling all too well, but I'm feeling good. I'm watching Peaky Blinders. It's a good series. I haven't watched it before. And everybody told me, man, watch this one. It's a good one. It's a good one. And I'm like so stubborn. No, I don't like it. The first it was so corny shit. But it's fiction. There are some true people in there, but it's just a fucking a fucking what do you call it? A fucking I think it's how they wish they were some of the. And I have met English people that were like that. To be honest, and especially from Manchester and Birmingham, yeah. Birmingham is like, what the fuck? But England is a rough country. It is. They're rough English people. the hooligans and shit like that. I'm like, shit, man. My one of my exes, when I was out grinding all the time, she was the only one that could be with me. I was with her for a long time, actually. She was with me on the all of my career. She was a model. She came to, I played to rock show. I can't remember when. Yeah, I can because I played there a couple of times. It was in '95, and she was a model in Paris, and suddenly I was there was this security guard. He come running to me and say, "Hey, Max, there's this girl. She really want to talk to you." And I said, "There's a lot of people who want to talk to me. What the fuck?" And he says, "But she want to go backstage." I said, "A lot of people want to go backstage, but she said she knows you. She said she just talked with you before she went to London a year ago." I said, "A year ago? Are you crazy?" And I was thinking, who the fuck do I know who went to London a year ago? And then it came to my mind that I was talking to this beautiful woman. I went home with her and everything. And she was not that old back then. She was like 19, 20. I was like nine, I was 21, 21. And she was 20. Denmark, that's quite all right. And I was 21 and she was 20, and her career was fine. And I went there to pick her up, and I said hi. And she said hi. So tonight I'm gonna be your girlfriend. And I said no, no, I'm not. I don't have time for that. I'm out. I'm on tour right now. I have my mind a whole different place. And the guys from the band said, "Hey, man, we're gonna go tomorrow at 7 o'clock." I said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Then she told me, "But I'm gonna go with you anyway, anyhow." And she took me up and she started kissing me. She was a very attractive woman, let me be honest. And I was together with her for 6 years. And it started with her being so, she didn't take no for an answer. Not at all. I said to her, "Maybe I'll walk home with you at 2 o'clock." She was there at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock she went on tour with me to I can't remember, but some place we had to play a gig. And yeah, then the magic happened. I mean, we were together for a pretty long time. Actually, when my parents passed, she was the first one to call me, and we hadn't talked for like years. And she was calling me instantly, saying, "How are you? Do you need to talk? I'm here." And you see, for me, that's quite big because none of my other, girlfriends or older girlfriends or older spouses or shit like that. So she was quite important for me back then, and it still is because she's a good friend. And that's how I like it. A grown up split with no drama. No, of course there were drama. There's always drama, but keep it to the minimum and like don't take anything from each other. Just take what the fuck you want and get out of here. And but you know she would think that I still have feelings, isn't it? Because I'm talking about this. No, I'm talking about how fucking sick the situation is that you call the cops to fucking get me out of the house. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm no monster. I'm no fucking fucking Jack the Ripper or anything. So that was kind of stupid, you know. And that's the only thing I'm pissed about. And my dog. But other than that, it's okay. I don't care if people they move on. That's their choice, you know. That's it's the natural way of life. If you like love something and if you can't take it anymore because your husband have a depression, that's okay. But do it in a tasty fashion. You know, don't throw people on the street that have PTSD over being homeless. That's kind of sickening. I'm just saying, but it is what it is. You know, when you say to a man, "Say your apartment up because I can always go to my dad if there's problems," then you don't think you have to move to. You think you can move and live in the house until you you're not living there anymore. Like until you found something, find something. And it would have been so easy for me to find something if I had that address. It's so ridiculous. But and it's not even legal what she did. But that's another story. You see, I could because I talked with some street lawyers. Even though they're street lawyers, they just do it like Doctors Without Borders and shit like that. We have some street lawyers going around, and I was just talking to one of them because I was standing on the fucking on the train station, and I talked to one of these guys, and he said, "You what? She kicked you out without any uh, type of physical altercation?" I said, "No, I just yelled, I just screamed because she was lying." And that's not legal. You can't just after a certain amount of year, you have the same exact to say over the household. Because I've been paying and paying and paying, you know, every fucking month for the fucking last 9 years. So I have, I guess, yes, so, but I don't use that. I'm not that type of guy. Why should I? You know, but I am a little pissed over the dog and shit like that. That hurts still to this day, and especially this month where I lost my mother. You know, 2 years ago to this. I don't even know if it's this day. It's close. It's close. I can feel it's close, and actually, the reason why I'm awake, to be honest with you, that's something in my mind because you know my mom before she went to the hospice. And when I was, you know, my therapy back then, living with two parents with cancer, a stepson who just had cancer, um, that was walking 21 kilometers. That's half a marathon every morning, from 4 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock in the morning, you know, or in the after, no, in the morning about brunch time, you know. You know, that's when I went home again. But I was out just walking and walking and walking. That was like therapy. And I walked quite, and I lost a lot of pounds. I'm just as thin as I am now. I don't got any fucking shit other than I don't. I'm not that. I just lost a lot of pounds. I literally did like 30, 40 pounds or something like that. I've been a big one. But who the fuck won't get big if you're feeding chocolate like 24/7? I would never buy that much chocolate. Oh, even though I give my card away, I fucking hate it right now. I literally do. But it is what it is, man. Yeah, but you know, he needs it. He needs to. But it's always when you gave a card away that's been so tough for me to get. Um, it's like it's ridiculous. It literally is. So to people, to be honest, to say that the salary is good here, I make a decent living, but it's 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 taking you being in a place where I was yesterday. I was thinking, man, I wish I could take a drink. you know, but I'm an alcoholic, so I can't. That's the whole point of being an alcoholic. That you can't. That is you can't drink. It's sad, but it is what it is. Big boys don't cry, especially over spilled milk. And alcohol is just it's dissolving. It's messing with everything. And it messed with my life big time. So now I'm gonna get up now. I'm gonna work. I don't wanna. I found out when I go to the city, I always get like, oh, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Oh, I get an eye opener all the time because I'm not built to live in these fucking counties, small towns with like 15,000 people. What the fuck? That's not enough for me. I can't because there's no work for a guy like me. I have to live in a big city like Hamburg or Berlin or Paris or Copenhagen or just one of the big cities in Europe. Doesn't matter where I speak fluently a lot of languages, so I can get around. But I could always move north, Sweden, Norway. There I understand, and in Germany I understand the and I would love to go to the United States again, but it's kind of far. It is, uh, and with my past, was the first time I was there. They literally asked me if I ever, and I was only the very first time I was there. I was like 13, and they asked me if I ever joined the Communist Party. How the fuck can you join that when you're fucking like 13? I remember I went with Pan Am America from Hamburg with a jumbo. Wow. And I went there and I went to school in Nashville. And I went home and I got very bad grades in English because they said I talked with an American accent, but I did not. I was just talking English, like with a Danish accent, but they were kind of weird. So it was because I didn't say can't, and speaking the British accent and shit like that. You know, I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that because didn't feel natural for me. So they were giving me bad grades, but my mom went ballistic and told them he talked fucking better English than any of you fuckers. And then I got some good grades. But it was kind of funny. I just got home from going to school in the United States and I got a fucking, I can't remember what it was, but it was just a very bad grade. I wasn't that old. It was a long time ago. But I'm seeing all of the fuck shit with these people, like trying to get into his streams. Tommy, my good friend, um, trying to fucking destroy, trying to go under the belly, shooting at a man who just lost his mom. Who the fuck does that? I know those do, but I don't. I would never do that to even an enemy, because you never know what relationship they have with their mother. You can't even begin to understand the relationship I have with my mother, like you had with yours, maybe, and with some of your parents. Some are not that lucky, like I was, but I was only lucky for a short time because I didn't take it that seriously. I did not. I didn't. Yeah, I took my parents' sickness very serious, very serious indeed. But that's another thing because that's kind of where the fuck is my soda? Yeah. That's another thing because uh, you're always with your parents when they're sick. You can't do without your parents when they're sick. I remember when my dad he said I don't want to live anymore. I literally don't. I was what the fuck? What are you saying, you old fucker? And he told me that he didn't want to live because sorry, I just wanted to see where the fuck my keys were. That he didn't want to live without my mom, and that was kind of okay. But well then, yeah, I'm gonna die. But it's only fucking 2 weeks ago since we lost mom. Yeah, but I don't want to live without her because that was unconditional love. They were together from being 15 to being 70. My mom was not 70, she was 69. But they had a wonderful life. They have silver wedding, gold wedding, all that kind. That was they were inspiration when it comes to love. Very big, especially my mom. She uh, she was a fighter, man. And losing her, phew, that was not a good thing. God damn, that's strong. This joint. Don't know. Don't know why it's so strong. Yeah, I do know, but I don't want to say it because that sounds stupid. But I have this. That's how old I am. Getting home from a gig, being totally smashed still. Because um, I gave it all I got. But I think it was the move I made yesterday. I was a little aggressive, and I love that. But because you don't know if you've not been a performer like I've been a performer, then you don't know how to move. It's very difficult to move funky in a funky way. Uh, if you don't got dancing bones, don't dance. Dance if you have fun. That's okay. And he had fun yesterday, Michael, because he's no dancer, but he could dance like no, you know what I mean. He's looking funny when he's dancing, but he's dancing, and that's what I got respect for. People actually can dance like me. I never do it for for fun, and I'm too old now for like I have to cough. I'll go to sleep now because it's late or early. I think it's more. Oh, uh, you see, um, tomorrow they're coming with the cleaning team, and I know I'm gonna wake up because my gear and shit is still standing here. I haven't packed. I'll see. That's what I mean when people say, "Man, you earn a lot for per gig or anything like that," but you don't. You literally don't. Uh, yeah. Oh, that's because of the Wi-Fi. I'm thinking about moving there because now I'm a bachelor again. Um, uh, my dog is not in my presence anymore. I don't literally have anything, and it's again, it's actually it would be for work only. It would be so I could live the life again because everybody want me to be here. Everybody else but me. You see, it's not me who want to live here. Not at all. It's my brothers. It's my yeah, my brothers. Because I don't have any uh, rules uh, by any means. Anybody is not judging me for anything anymore. I got my Beat Street rock on. A Beat Street. Yeah, I was a b-boy. That was my big thing. How are you thinking? The CB Street was like an eye opener for me. That made my whole because they asked me because I danced for breaking. That's now that's like 35 years ago. It's more. It's 36, 37 years ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the nicest thing was yesterday, as being an old b-boy and dancing with some of the best here in Denmark. That's why I got all these actually contacts from the hip hop world here in Denmark. Actually, I play with one of the best drummers in in that uh, in that particular type of music. I'm not playing it that much anymore, but I was in the 90s. Now I'm playing more, uh, like it's more rocky, more singing songwriter shit I'm making now. And that's kind of funny because it's still funk, it's still soul, but it's more like Bill Weathers kind of thing, you know? It's with an acoustic guitar. No, it's not actually, not anymore. I just changed that. Actually, I did. So now I'm playing on electric guitars, but you know, I'm not a technical wonder on a guitar. Not at all. I am what they call a right hand god. I'm a rhythm god. I play all these all the funky shit, you know. That's my that's actually my strength, and that's what they hired me for. But I mean, because yes, I couldn't see shit because my glasses they were like an old man. They were getting foggy and shit. I couldn't see shit out of them, and I forgot a song. And you know, I don't see the big problem in that because the whole thing. And it's not my music, and that's what you don't understand. I can't just play covers. I'm not good at that shit. I'm not. So, but you know, I was just thinking about it. You know, you get some flashbacks, and I just got one there. You know, and you know, I'm literally thinking weird thoughts right now about moving and shit. Why did I do something wrong? But I don't care because I did not. I did what I could and I did my best. And that's the most important. And it feels good. So have a nice night. That was my fucking 24 hours. More than 24 hours. Peace.